Hey baby fellas, what's up? Pretty fucked up. We have like what? Okay, we have just 20 past 12 o'clock, but whatever. Just a quick announcement video. First things, I'm not available for the next weekend because I'm away with a kind of vacation with my study group singy. It's weird. Sorry. And I'm a little bit sick as well. However, I got so the reason why I wasn't making videos for a long time now is that I got all those classes and lessons and everything at my university rolling in on me, and I just don't have any time. I'm currently still working on my time management. Should get better. But however, um, tomorrow I try to finish my Wotofo Troll review, and at the 6th of November, if I'm right, there is a beautiful, crazy, big motor show, car show, crazy event right here in Germany, which is called the Essen Motor Show. A famous YouTuber, Slaptrain, probably most of you don't know who he is. He makes Forza and other video game videos, racing game videos, obviously. He will be there. I will be there as well. So there will be a whole bunch of videos coming up which are non-vaping related. Basically because I don't want to press all of this in one video because it would take me ages to upload that and to cut it and everything. But there will be plenty of footage rolling in. Next thing, I said I wanted to make a montage once I hit 12 subscribers or 10 subscribers, I don't know. That is still in work, but I have a problem because my current setup right here is not really pushing the clouds. Let me give you a demonstration. Obviously it looks big because it's an iPhone camera, but there's basically nothing and I have a incredible ramp up time. That might be due to my build in here. Let me pop that top cap off real quick. Yes, I'm doing it all the way, all time like this. This is a 10 rep 21 gauge. Came out to 0.23 if I'm right, and that takes just a ridiculous time to ramp up. But I managed my battery life thingy problem because I can't use those on my LG HE2s because this thing is pushing 70.8 amps, so I can use it on my LGs safely. Because my Sony's only got 2,320 milliamp hours and my LG's get 3,000, which is a slight boost, and I can take 3 batteries with me, which I can charge constantly. That's nice thing. Although not ideal yet because it takes incredibly long to ramp up. I think another video I'm going to bring in is a build video, a coil building video, where I'm going to show you how to kind of precisely aim for 0.2. And the reason for that is that I'm building a serious box right now. I'm still in works. I got my 510, I got my switch. I got copper rolling in like 2 weeks from now, I guess. So then there will be copper wire time. And I got that done. My battery sled connection plate thingy is still in the works. I'm making it out of a copper plate, which is nice. And I got a kind of funky design thingy where the battery touches the 510 pin. I'm still working on that, but that should work as good as every other connection. I just basically want to have low voltage drop, and I need to kind of work around a few things there. And the reason I'm making this build thingy is because it will work on a series box as well as on a parallel box. On parallel box you have like with a single 18650 you have ridiculous ramp up time and almost no vapor. Not a cloud chasing thing as at all. But on a series box, this thing is 0.2 ohms. get around 280 watts. That should rock pretty crazy. And the fact that I already building for that, because I'm not changing out my builds too often. This last one, which stayed in here, was maybe months old or so. Started tasting funky. I didn't like that. But however, oh, and by the way, these are my stuffed thingies, which are kind of like my mascots. You can see them there. I got a few posters up there, so you get a little bit of imagine from my room. I'm obviously not going to show you the messy side, but however, oh, those all have been mascots in previous events, so that's the reason I'm keeping them. I'm not a weird, creepy stuffed animal guy. Okay. However, that is another thing I'm going to put up right here on my channel. Obviously, how my box is going to come out. My switch is there. I just wait for the copper, and I need a piece of mahogany wood. Professor Vapes was so nice and asked me if I wanted a block or something. I first turned down the offer, but I think I need to reconsider that. If I take his block, there will be a big thingy where I will thank him and everything at the start of the video, just so you know. Otherwise, I'm just going to talk to a few more Woodworks people to ask them for some nice mahogany, which can be milled into a box shape that I want. Another update thingy going on right here. Because of the reason that I got not much time, I need to focus on important things. And the problem with important things is that you never know what is important. So here's the thing. If you have subscribed to my channel and you're watching my videos regularly, or you are just a part-time viewer and you just want to have a specific thing up, please always ask for it. I try to do my best. If it's possible, I will reply to your comment and say yes, it's possible. If it's not, I will reply to your comment and say no, it's not possible. But please ask me for those things, because I can come up with a whole bunch of ideas, but if they're not going to please you as a viewer, then there is just lost effort. And I'm talking for 7 minutes straight now, so I better wrap it up. I will be featuring a few guest stars because I'm currently working on a thing with my local vape shop where where I review a lot of their premium line stuff. They're not giving it to me, I just buy it all together and then try to do something with it. But I don't got a fellow who vapes around me for quite a long time, because they're usually all out of the country. They can't just fly them in. Fucking sickness. So that is another thing I'm working on, but I think I got a few fellows with me who will vape. Will vape with me on camera. That's the thing. I know a few vapors, but most of them are not going to show on camera. Next thing is, there aren't big vape meets in Germany, and I can't travel out of Germany for a long time now because I don't have the money. It's just as simple as that. But there is a vape meet every first Friday of the month. In the vape shop, I bought my Ham of God, which is in a town quite far away, but now I got a ticket which basically pays for everything where I travel in North Rhine-Westphalia, which is part of Germany. So I can go there much more often, which I will do. Next Friday of the month will be let me see, will be probably the 4th of November. I try to go down there if it's possible with all my lessons, because I actually got a lesson on that day, but I'm either going to skip it, which is not a good way because it's a pretty important lesson for my studies, or I try to haul ass from my university and get there in time. I probably do the second one because it's much closer riding there from my university town than from my hometown, because it already takes me like half an hour to get to my university town, and it's actually really that direction, so I could just hop on a train and drive there. So if they let me film, I probably do a lot of things there. If not, I'm just going to say hello with my iPhone camera and that I'm there. So you guys have at least a few seconds to watch, I guess, if I'm going down there. I don't got like an impressive show with me because my Hammer of God was kind of like an exotic in vaping world, I guess. Now this one here, yes, it is kind of, but it's not the cloud chasing deal I'm chasing for. So I better get my serious box built real quick. So I'm going down there, and there is another thing coming up, but I can't remember it now, which I have planned. Oh yeah, obviously. That's another non-vaping related. So if you're not into the non-vaping related stuff of my channel, you can just switch away now. And that is on the Cave Friday before Easter. I don't know if you know that by that name, but it's basically what's called here, and it's called Car Freitag at the Nürburgring. I think I've said something about that in a video earlier, like a vlog thingy. I'm probably going to label this as a vlog or something. I don't know. I'm talking for 11 minutes straight. You probably shouldn't sit through this if it was just an update. So I'm going there, which is a big show at the Nürburgring. A lot of you car guys might know it. And there is kind of mixed feelings about all this non-vaping related stuff, because from the start on I wanted to have a channel which was vaping related, but on the other side there is such a big side of my life related to cars and going to car meets and everything, so I guess I have to put it up. If it annoys anybody, and you're like a constant viewer, you've subscribed, and it annoys you constantly, then please leave me a private message, not a comment. Please leave me a private message. And I think by the time I get like 4 of them, I make up a new channel which will be not at all as frequent as this one in terms of video uploads, but I feel like I kind of should bring a little bit of my life in there because I'm still a living person here. Okay, so yeah, YouTube is all about fun, and I have fun with cars, and I'm going to put up something there. So the Cave Friday, it's a big party at the Nürburgring. Everybody comes there, brings their modded cars. It's pretty crazy. They got DJs there, everything. It's really cool thing. And you can drive on the Nürburgring if you got like 50 euros or something, which is like $58, so not a lot. And I think I actually looked that up for product. It's like 43 pounds. I might be wrong on that. Prof, if you're watching this, you can correct me there. However, that is basically one event I'm going to as well. I don't know if there will be somebody with me. Same goes for the Essen Motor Show. I really want to have somebody with me who at least speaks a little bit of English, but I can't guarantee it. But I hope so, because it's always more fun in a group. Obviously there will be somebody driving me. I'm not knowing who by now, because I'm constantly talking to people about that event, because we all live in different parts of Germany, but we all want to go there, and we're currently planning a route on who is going to pick me up, who's going to pick up the other ones. If I have to, I drive down there with my dad or something. I don't know, I'm just urgent to go there. Another thing, I'm currently watching a video on iOS 9 Cydia tweaks. My new iPhone, which is another big thing, because all those update thingies, I usually tend to shoot them with my iPhone, because my camera is kind of hard to set up, so I just take my iPhone. That should be rolling in the 18th of December. I'm not quite sure. I hope it is before Christmas, so I can make like a Christmas vape edition. I don't know what. Maybe some Christmas flavors and e-juices. Oh, that's a cool thing. That's a nice thing as well. Maybe I do a complete Christmas special where I do like 2 days, or which will be like 4 videos or something, just related on Christmas stuff concerned with vaping. That's another thing. So I hope that will roll in, so I can film a little bit of a fly, maybe tell you a little bit, sing little things about what I be vaping on Christmas and everything. Vaping in church, that's another big thing. Don't do it. Please, just don't do it. Last year, I was at church, and I was standing in the back row because I don't know why. I think I wanted to choose a place, but it was kind of empty, so I waited for my parents and my whole family to stack up in there, and then we got a place. And there was a guy constantly vaping in the first or the second row. Constantly. I don't mean like a car chase, okay? He was a stealth vapor. But if you are a stealth vapor, how can you vape in a church? What's wrong with you? And he wasn't even like a young 13-year-old boy who's kind of in a rebellion phase of his life. No, he was a fully grown man and was vaping in a church. What up with that guy? And I'm talking for 60 minutes straight. So it's time to wrap it up. Well, that is just a quick update. It's on my iPhone camera, so no good quality at all. Currently rocking it like this. So not with my Doge 26650. There's one reason for that. First, I'm just too lazy to rebuild it. Second, it looks kind of awkward. And third, it doesn't really fit in my pocket, to be honest. Okay, so that's just the quick update thingy. There will be video hopefully coming tomorrow. And after that, we will just chill out and see what the time brings. Till then.